Hey everyone, this is First Warn Storm Team Chief Meteorologist Brad Banovich. Late night weather update, but this really will work for Sunday morning, so a lot of you will be seeing this on Sunday morning. A lot of rain heading your way. Flash flood watch up for the entire area. Really, it's what they call an aerial flood watch. I get a lot of questions about that. It's all the same, folks. It's going to be a flood watch for our area. Tonight, we've already got some showers moving across the area. But what's interesting tonight is a lot of people have been asking me about this stuff over in Texas and is it going to weaken? That's really not what's heading our way tonight. What's heading our way tonight is this stuff here. This is moving up here. The stuff back in Texas and Oklahoma, this is actually going to be Monday's weather. So don't focus on what's going on in Texas. That's not really what we're watching. We're watching what's down to the south. And that's heading our way overnight into the morning hours. So let's turn all this off and look at the model data because it's kind of fascinating tonight to look at this model data. I'm going to back it up here. This is the short range model. This updates every hour, runs out to 15 hours. And watch as this stuff over the Gulf Coast moves north and really explodes overnight. So by the time you get up tomorrow morning, and you're probably seeing this is going to be at 8 a.m. You can see we've already got lots of rain around. Folks over in Bristol, it's going to start to rain at probably 9 a.m. Here's 9, 10. You get the idea. 11, 12, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. Okay, so it ends at 2 because obviously it's a 15-hour forecast, but you get the idea. Widespread rain. The thing we got to watch for is some severe weather down to the south with this system. What's interesting about this model as well, if you turn off the radar and look at what we call the low-level jet, which is the strong winds down at the surface, you can see how strong the winds are down in the lowest 5,000 feet of the atmosphere. These are really strong winds. In some cases, you're talking almost 50 knots. So that's a really strong low-level jet, we call it. And that's going to be plowing into the mountains, and that's going to create a lot of lift and also create a lot of rain. But eventually, if we get any sun at all tomorrow, and I'm talking late in the day, the thing that I would be really concerned about would be down here in Georgia and South Carolina if we get into some breaks in the cloud cover of some strong storms developing, especially in our South Carolina counties, mainly to the south. But anywhere, the potential could exist for some really strong storm. Let's switch models to another short-range model. This is what we call the NAM4. And when you look at the NAM4, this is basically at 1 o'clock tomorrow, 2, 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning, or 5 o'clock in the afternoon, excuse me. You see a lot of these isolated little showers and thunderstorms down here tracking up in this direction. There's just boatloads of wind shear for these storms to feed off of. So if this verifies, we could see some really strong storms down in South Carolina tracking up into the Carolinas into the afternoon hours. And if you're going over to Bristol tomorrow, this is the start of the race time. You can see it's pouring rain, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7-ish. We might see a little bit of a break, but then at 8, 9, 10 o'clock, we still have a break, some scattered showers. So if there's any glimmer of hope, it's going to be probably after 7 or 8 o'clock in the evening. And for the Charlotte area, it's all about the rain for the first half. And if we're going to see severe weather, it's going to be in the evening hours. The Storm Prediction Center already has us in a slight risk. That's that yellow area. It's kind of basically an elevated area of severe weather. And I'm not going to be shocked if later tomorrow we see this maybe upgraded to an enhanced or higher threat. The threat right now, obviously, you can see is from Charlotte south. And don't let your guard down after tomorrow because Monday we could be seeing a whole nother round of severe weather. So that's a quick update on the weather heading our way. I wish I had better news for you. It's going to be a soggy Sunday. Let's just hope it stays soggy and not severe. If we're going to see that severe weather threat, it's going to be late in the day into the evening. I'll keep things up to date in the morning and throughout the afternoon as we go into Sunday. If anything changes, make sure you stay weather aware for any severe weather watches or warnings. Already a flash flood watch up for the entire area. That could be upgraded to warnings at any times, especially in the mountains, and be ready for possible severe weather by the afternoon. Hope you have a great Sunday, and hopefully you won't hear from me again. Because if you do, that means there's been some severe weather and some things going on. Watch my Facebook, Twitter feed, as well as my updates on YouTube and on blog updates. If we see any major changes, I'll update a blog there as well.